Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Sagittarius, as well as Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that are associated with your particular birthday. So if you're a cross watcher, you are also welcome here. And if you decide that you would like a personal reading from me, my contact information is in the description box below, as well as links to my social media and Patreon and PayPal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. This is for a love reading for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019. Okay. All right. What are the love messages for Sagittarius for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019? What are the love messages for Sagittarius for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019? What are the love messages for Sagittarius for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019? And maybe one more time. Okay. What are the love messages for Sagittarius for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divide these. And I always do 4 stacks. I like that. Hold on, let me put these up. I know a lot of readers divide into 3. I always feel great with 4. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands reversed, and this is going to be the overall energy for this reading. Okay, and we'll go into what this means as it's associated with the different cards that come up in this spread. So I'm going to go ahead and lay your cards out for you. Okay. Okay, so we have the Star and the 9 of Pentacles, and you know, the Star is the beginning. It's like starting over. It's a fresh start. It's you know, just building on something that you know, you might have had a terrible breakup. You might have moved to a new city. You might have embarked on a whole new career, whatever. This 9 of Pentacles shows that you're focused on your work. You really love your work. You're focused on your new beginning. You have this little bird in your hand that you're looking at, and you're so pleased and happy with yourself, as well as the decisions you've made, that you may have moved on after this 6 of Wands in reverse. And normally, if it's like this, it's a victory card, which means that, you know, everything has gone like you planned. And you know, sometimes the best plans just don't work out, but we can always move on and make the best of it. And with the Star here in our reading, it looks like you may just be doing that. You know, just pull up your big girl panties and keep on, because you know, that's really all we can do. We have the Tower as well as the 10 of Cups. You may have been married or engaged or in a serious long-term committed relationship, and you know, things didn't work out. Okay, they didn't work out. Maybe it wasn't built on the foundation that it should have been. This gives you an opportunity to completely start over after all this crumples and falls away. You may decide that you want to work on the same relationship and start over after a while, or you may decide that you just want to completely start over. But when we have this Tower moment in our lives, it makes us, it gets our attention. It makes us focus on the things that we need to be focused on. Okay, and you know, which is ourselves, our personal growth, building the life that we want, watching these things come to fruition around us as we move on. I'm gonna put these down here. All right, next we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Well, you're fire energy, but the King of Wands is also fire energy. And if you were in a relationship with someone that also is fire energy, sometimes that can be very, very overwhelming. You know, it's like fighting fire with fire. It's like you know, just pouring gasoline on flames. Just everything might have been just a little too explosive. And these type arguments where you may love hard and play hard, you also fight hard, and it might have caused the destruction of your relationship. And you have pulled on this Ace of Wands energy, which means that you pulled on your inner strength, and you have decided to cut these things out of your life and to move on. And again, you have this very powerful King of Swords energy, and this card of walking away, 8 of Cups. You know, it looks kind of sad. It's in the dark. You know, that's an eclipse moon up there. We've just gone through an eclipse like a week or two ago, and you know, we need to. You know, you can eclipse all those bad feelings. You can put everything behind you. You can start over. This card indicates he's walking away. He's looking for something better. You know, where you have these 8 cups here. It's not everything you want. It's not what you're not satisfied. You are looking for this 10 of Cups. So, you know, that situation didn't work out. You're either going to move on and keep on with your personal growth, and you know, try again with your past relationship, or move on and just find something that totally suits you better. This means that you are using your head over your heart. You know, it's not a cold energy, it's just reality. And reality sometimes isn't things we like very much, but it is very much necessary sometimes, so that we can move on and not get stagnant, not get stuck in the same patterns, and move on and go on and seek our fortune, like in the little kid stories back in the day, and go out into the great unknown and find out what it is that is your life purpose. Okay. All right. We have 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this shows me that you're going to be in a very, very playful mood as you move on. You may be somewhat celebratory. This Ace of Wands shows me that there is, you know, there's going to be a lot of sex. There's going to be a lot of passion. There's going to be a lot of, you know, partying. Be careful. Always, always, always be careful. It may be exactly what you need. You know, if you go out, and some people use this as a distraction when they've walked away from a situation that was very important to them. They use that to somewhat dilute the ties, the soul ties, the residual energy of the previous relationship. Okay, so you know, a lot of people think, they go, oh, how could she or he have moved on so quickly? How could they just jump right into another relationship or another sexual encounter with one other person or several other people? Because they feel so overwhelmed by that residual energy, that those soul ties that are connecting you with your soul flame, that, you know, someone on my social media today was talking about, you know, the spiritual energy that we collect when we are intimate with other people, and you have to be careful of, you know, demonic attachments, spiritually transmitted demons and such like that. So do be careful of who you sleep with, so that you don't put the wrong energy in there. Okay, because that can lead to a lot of problems, okay, and cause you to have soul ties with maybe a person who may be showing you a lot of energy, maybe showing you a lot of attention, a lot of affection, a lot of love. That certainly will help you distract yourself from those feelings so that you can, work and build your future and move on. But a lot of these sexually transmitted demons are like energy vampires, and they're just there to distract you and grab your newfound energy and suck the life out of you, take that from you. That's what attracts them to you in the first place. So if you do find yourself in a situation where you have a lot of offers and you have a lot of people coming towards you as far as intimate encounters and stuff, be careful. Just pay attention to the vibe you get from that person. We have Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So you may have a beautiful water sign coming towards you, someone that is focused on love and healing and kindness and home and all things that are beautiful and relaxing. This, while you are sitting there trying to hold it down, trying to heal and get through the hurt that you've gone through, leaving this relationship that disappointed you, as you've moved on, as you are out seeking companionship for distraction, you're going to encounter someone who actually does have sincere and valuable feelings for you. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So it looks like you may not be getting communication from your Queen of Cups that's going to be looking at you, noticing you, thinking that you may want that in their life. They may be able to pick up on your hurt and your negativity, your sleepless nights, your little encounters that may be a distraction for them. But I really do believe this person is sincerely interested in you and is willing to wait until you heal and get past these things off. That is waiting for you when you get through this. It's very hard to go from one relationship immediately into another. There does need to be a little period of healing. And that's not to say that this person is not going to be someone that you can confide in and be emotionally intimate with while you're healing. You certainly don't want to use that person just for a crutch to get over these emotions, but you want to be able to, build a friendship that can be the basis of a very true and emotionally compatible relationship. All right. Next are the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, the Six of Pentacles is showing me that, in this relationship that you were in previously, you were made to feel as if you had to beg for any type of attention that you could get from your previous partner. And that makes us sometimes feel as if, we lose our self-esteem, we're not as valuable, which may cause us to feel like, okay, oh, look, all these people want to be with me. And it can help to rebuild your self-esteem, maybe not in the healthiest way, but, if you're really... if you've really been hurt or damaged or traumatized by hurtful, cruel, and mean things that your ex-partner may have said to you during your breakup that caused you to walk away, enjoying the company of other people may help you quite a bit. But as you heal And again, this is the Knight of Cups. As you heal, this Queen may be thinking, okay, I'm going to keep moving towards Sagittarius. I'm going to keep this person in mind. I really think this is a good person. Being a little more focused. I'm going to be a little more focused on moving towards this Sag, and feeling like, yeah, definitely there's some strong interest there. Okay. We have High Priestess and 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So, again, with the High Priestess, we're still going to be contemplating. We're still going to be taking time to ourselves, healing, thinking over, trying to figure out what went wrong so we don't repeat these patterns in our new relationships. We see the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which, you know, you may feel like you don't have stability right now. You may feel like you are, where did my little card go? Where did it go? I don't see him, but it's okay. I'll find him in a minute. You may feel like you need to, you know, you want the stability in your life. You want this more than anything. We all do. We all want a home and somebody to call our own. We want a legacy. We want to build towards something. But right now it's in reverse, and you may be taking time to rethink exactly what it is that you want from life and your new beginning. You know, that's what new beginnings are all about. We don't want to move on and just do the same things we were doing in our previous relationship. Okay? We want to do new things. We want to try new things. We want to plant new seeds. We want to build towards our future. We want this 9 of Pentacles to turn into this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it is time to, you know, spend a lot of time introspectively, deep thought, prayer, meditation, and decide, you know, exactly what it is that we want. Okay, Page of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. All right, we have some very, very strong, indicators here that, you know, you're going to be hearing some communication from your previous partner. Okay, they may have realized that they really do love you and are more focused on you. You know, they're realizing she's paying attention to this coin down here very much, and you're the coin that your previous partner is looking at. They're realizing your value. They are knowing, okay, look what I lost. You know, where did all that arguing get me? I really caused the person I love some hurt, some significant hurt, so that they have walked away from me. And I feel like, you know, I need this in my life. I need this value in my life. And, you know, some of you may feel like, you know, too little, too late. Some of you are going to feel like, you know, you may be willing to give a new chance to the relationship. Although you've worked so hard manifesting and bringing about all these changes in your life. You've been holding it down the best that you can to keep moving forward. Stick to your guns. Are you going to give it up to go back? Are you ready to go back? You know, twin flames leave each other and reunite all the time. We learn from these lessons, these little mini lessons. Sometimes twin flames are separated for just a couple of hours, days, weeks, months, sometimes even years. It depends on how quickly we are affected by these separations, and what impact these separations have on our lives, what it causes us to really pay attention to. It's like ice water being dumped into ice, you know, jumping into ice water, and you just have this quick, you know, sobering effect of, oh my God, what have I done? And they decide that they want to recognize your value. All right. Okay. Okay, go ahead and pull these last ones out. Okay. So we have 5 of Swords and the Justice reversed. Okay. So the 5 of Swords is, you know, when they do come and want to communicate with you, and you have this Knight of Wands here, when he does come, or she, no gender in the tarot, okay, when they do want to come and talk to you, and they do open the lines of communication, be careful that it doesn't turn into petty arguing. He said, she said, no blaming each other. Everybody's responsible for, you know, you're responsible for your actions, I'm responsible for my actions. Your partner's responsible for their actions. And it, you know, sometimes, you know, when we get upset, rather than focusing on what's actually going on, we name call or bring up something that happened 5 or 6 years ago or whatever. So when this is opened, these lines of communication are open. Don't be harshly judging them, because they're only human. You're only human. You've done things during your separation that sometimes, you know, the divine feminine sits and waits and heals until, you know, they have completely healed and moved on and found someone else, or until they reunite with their divine masculine. And, you know, divine masculine, feminine can be either gender, but don't be so harsh. Put all that aside. Don't blame. You know, be open to listening to what your partner has to say. This may be exactly what you need to hear them say. You may actually need to hear that you are valuable to them. The next card that came out is the King of Pentacles. If you're able to do this, then you have this perfect pair. You have this deep connection. You have your king and your queen, and it looks as if, you know, maybe after a separation of just a little while, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a very long separation at all, but during your separation, you know, do what you feel like you need to do. Heal in whatever way you need to heal. Comfort yourself in whatever ways you need to. There's no right or wrong ways, okay? You were doing what you thought was best for yourself by walking away and starting a new life. Sometimes when we walk away, the person that maybe didn't value us so much sees how much we are actually worth, how much we can move on, how we can function without them. Of course, we love someone and we feel complete. We feel complete when we're with them, but you know, we are all responsible for our own happiness, and you can't depend on another person to make your life complete and happy. Sometimes we get so focused on our king or our, you know, that we neglect ourselves. We're not paying attention to the things that really matter, so that we may seem like we're not valuable to this king. And if you go about your life, you have some growth, you will really get the attention of this king, and they will be like, wow, not only do I feel incomplete without them, but I feel as if, you know, I have a whole new respect for them. And then this card turns around by, you know, mid-August. You should be on a more even path with your loved one, and you now have this victory. Okay, so that completes your reading for the 1st through the 10th of August 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will be back with more videos based on twin flames, soulmates, karmic, partners, as well as cord cutting and different things like that as well. So until mid-August for your sign in particular. Of course, I'm going to be doing, you know, earth signs, air signs, water signs, fire signs as collective as well. So anyway, I will see you guys soon. And thank you all for listening. Bye-bye.